Good day, I'm Rafael Cañero and I'm the HR of this company. And to begin this interview, can you tell me about yourself?
So thank you for that, and I'd be glad to share a little about myself. I am Daniel Tampla, 21 years old, and currently residing at Taguig City, but originally from Mindanao, Pagadian to be exact. And I am a simple girl who wants to do anything but in a good way just to fulfill all my dreams in life, and a girl who can take a risk and is willing to learn everything. And I have been driven by learning new skills and finding initiative or innovative ways to be complete by my duties. And one of the things that I spearheaded was creating a holistic view of employee care. And I helped and create a sense of community even when we were working remotely. And I've seen that my major passion is to foster a sense of community among employees. And I believe I am the ideal candidate. And as I am passionate about helping you to continue the great work you're doing. And furthermore, I've been working in a beauty product, which is Fronto, if you're familiar with that. And after switching to a product marketing role and managing the most successful new product, I realized I'm excited to take on a new opportunities.
Alright, thank you very much, Ms. Danielle, for that introduction. For our next question is, why do you want to work for our company?
I want to work here because of the investment you make in your staff and your company's ambition to provide free professional development classes to each employees is one quality that I particularly respect. And a friends of mine who work here told me about all the chances that they had to attend conferences and enroll in courses to advance their abilities. And I very much see this as a chance to further my own professional objectives in the human resources sector while also contributing to the growth of this organization. And I am excited about giving my coworkers career development alternatives and demonstrating to them how they make advance to get better at what they do. And one of the reasons I want to work here is the work you undertake to protect the environment. Like you, I think that being environmentally friendly should start in your backyard. And we both advocate for the same causes. Thus, I believe working with your company will enable us to both have a greater impact on the communities we serve.
Okay, so can you now explain a situation when handling a customer complaint?
When I work in a beauty products as a recruiter and a salesperson, a customer became angry because the money they invested never came back, and that what we call return of investment. And one word that comes from her mouth is that the company is a scam and you cannot have the money as soon as possible, like you need to work for it. Yes, it's true, but every money you have, you need to work for it. And then suddenly she had to come inside to resolve the issue and was understandably upset that it was making her late for work. And she was referred to me by the associate who was working the register. And I immediately asked this customer to tell me what was going on, and I quickly apologized for the mistake and asked one of my subordinates to help the customer sit for a while and acknowledge that it was our fault. And she was still upset, and I gave her my full attention, listened carefully, and repeated her cake compliance and back to her, and promised her I would address the issue. And I felt great about the outcome. Not only did she leave satisfied with how things turned out, but we will be able to keep her as a customer.
Okay, so thank you for that, Ms. Natalie. So next is, tell me about the time when you demonstrate a strong customer service skills.
I haven't yet had an opportunity to provide the customers with a superior level of service because this is my first application for a job in retail. However, I am aware of what providing such as a service entails, and it simply means that we must pay close attention to every action and gesture made by the client, and essentially reading their lips and do everything in our power to assist them in making informed decision. and I recognize how essential it is in this environment of competition to provide such as a service. And every time I'll endeavor to accomplish this.
So for our last question, Miss Danilyn, where do you see yourself in 5 years now?
I aim to finish the internal training for my role in 5 years. Your website has information about it, and I think it's a great initiative. And I will receive all the necessary training for my position and move quickly towards becoming what position I am at the same time. And my main career objective is that. In addition, my dream path would entail spending a few years working abroad, and I recognize that finding people who are willing to do that is important to you. And also, after 5 years, I would see myself as a person with more knowledge and experience, and which will improve my skills and enhance my knowledge. And I think that working in your organization will improve my experience and expertise.
So that would be all, Miss Danilyn. Thank you very much, and you will receive an email for the results of this interview, and we're looking forward to work with you. Have a nice day.
Hello, Mr. Kanyera. I'm Danilyn Tampla. Thank you for coming in. Do you have any agenda for today?
Nothing.
Okay. Before we start with, would you like to have a coffee or a water beside you? So, to start with, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
So I consider myself as a creative person. I was born, raised in December 3, 2003, and during my schooling, I developed a keen interest having a business. So as a result of this, I did my undergrad at Rizal Technological University, and where I pursued a degree in Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Operations Management. And in my curriculum, I found the areas of planning and managing particularly interesting because they help me to develop a skill set in pursuing a business career. So aside from my studies, I was involved also in various academic and non-academic organizations. I was drawn to this since they were related to my hobbies, which is the arts. And I believe that by joining some organizations, I have gained social skills, and I'm also quite passionate about the arts, which I have been doing it for so long.
Oh, so with that, why do you want to work for a company?
So I'm eager to work for this firm because I obtained knowledge in this field by taking courses throughout my college. As a beginner, I needed a background to start my career in your company. It is the best place to learn new skills and reach my full potential. It is a great privilege for anyone to work in a company as prestigious as yours. When I read about your company, I find that my skills match your needs, where I can showcase my technical skills to help grow the business. I'm enthusiastic to join your organization and learn new things. I believe that working in your organization will allow me to contribute significantly to this cause.
Okay, so can you tell me or explain a situation when handling a customer complaint?
Customer compliance are inherent component of doing a business. No matter how fantastic your business is, a certain amount of client will always complain and provide a bad comments. In the competitive world of business, it is true that you cannot please everyone. I agree that consumers' complaints are gold mine, but I'd like to point out that it's not just about compliance that are significant. It is overall clients' feedback. Since it's my first time to apply a full-time job, I don't have yet experience handling a customer compliant, but it ever happens, which is not related to a business. I'm sure and confident that I can manage it.
Okay, so can you tell me about a time when you demonstrated strong customer service skills?
When I was working part time doing commissions of my artwork, there were always misunderstandings between me and the client. There, one time, she wanted a rush painting, and I couldn't do it because I had a lot of backlogs at that time since I'm still a student. So I talked to her deeply and explained to her that I couldn't do it what she wanted. But eventually, after we talked about the process of her order to me, and she understood it, but I tried to finish it to the given due date, and gratefully, I finished it, and she was so happy at that time.
That's great. So, uh, in addition, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now or 5 years time?
In 5 years, I envision myself as a successful business professional, gaining new skills that will assist the organization and help me reach my career objectives. I am thrilled to take on new challenges and to devote my 5 years of my life to a vocation that I find incredibly intriguing and exciting. My long term aim for the next 5 years is to master my position and rise to a management position within my department. I was intrigued by the individualized training method outlined on your company website, and then I'm certain that this approach to training will help me to gain new skills and progress in this role.